I think this background was a bad idea. Hello, welcome back. It's been a little while, hasn't it? Yeah, sorry it's been so long since I've made another video. Just hasn't been much to report, really. Nothing happening in the trading card game that much, and most of the movie trailers have been a bit boring. Haven't really been interested in anything, if I'm going to be honest. Anyway, so today, it's a trailer that I've been looking forward to for ages. It is for The Exorcist Believer. Yeah, so a little bit of background in terms of my connection with The Exorcist. I would say The Exorcist is probably one of, if not my favorite horror film. And also probably in my top 10, maybe even my top 5 films of all time. I absolutely love The Exorcist. It's such a brilliant movie. It's so over the top in places, but also slightly understated as well. It's got an amazing balance to it. It's not all out horror. I mean, it's even hard to describe. I mean, obviously it's a horror movie, but it's almost more of like some sort of family drama, like exploring also like mental health issues as well and things like. It's just really, really good. And when this was announced, I was a little bit skeptical. I was surprised for one thing. I mean, how much did they spend? I think Universal / Blumhouse spent about roughly $400 million for the rights to the Exorcist property, and apparently they're planning on making a trilogy out of these. How? Who knows? Because it didn't go so well the first time round. So who knows? Who knows? I'm going in with an open mind. What we'll do is what we normally do is, like, you know, I'll watch the trailer relatively quietly. Might make a few like little ooh. Then we'll have a little discussion about it, and then we'll watch it a second time where I'll talk alongside it and maybe pause it and things like that. The only thing I want to say about this trailer, though, is that if this doesn't have Imagine Dragons' Believer, Imagine Dragons' Believer playing underneath it, I'm gonna be disappointed. Alright, anyway, let's do it. Here we go. The Exorcist Believer. Let's go.
Good day. Hey, be home by dinner.
I love you. Good morning, Mr. Fielding.
Morning, Catherine.
And here are your daughters, Angela and Catherine. It's about 7 hours ago, and that's the last information we have.
Catherine!
Angela?
If you can hear this, we love you. Please come home.
Hey, you found her? What are you and Catherine doing out there in those woods?
You were just walking and walking. That's all I remember.
Angela, can you tell your dad how long you were gone?
A few hours.
Baby, you've been gone 3 days.
Oh, creepy kids do creepy things. Oh, jeepers.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Thought I heard you say something.
Hey, baby. You okay?
Wherever those girls went, they brought something back with them.
The body and the blood of Jesus Christ.
Body in the blood? Body in the blood?
Catherine.
Body in the blood. The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Catherine.
The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Oh.
No, but there are people out there who have.
You have some experience with possession.
Yes, more than I'd like.
Oh, jeepers. All
I
right.
believe you can help get our girls back.
Exorcism is a ritual. Every culture, every religion, they all use different methods. It's going to take all of them.
Don't be scared,
We've met before.
Mother. Make it stop! It's hurting!
What did you do? do?
Is that Catherine's heartbeat?
They're beating in sync.
God played a trick on you.
Jeepers! Yeah, righto. Okay. All right. I mean, difficult. It's difficult to tell. It looks all right. Like, it doesn't look bad. It just looks, I don't know, just looks a bit generic, if that makes sense, if you know what I mean. It's sort of like, the thing is that, you know, The Exorcist, the original, spawned so many copycat films, all the way up until this year, even with Russell Crowe's The Pope's Exorcist, that to do something different with it, to make it look, to me, I mean, if you think about it this way, you look at the original film, it is so jarring, so, even now, it's so awful, the stuff that happens in it. Like, I can't imagine being in 1973 and watching that original movie in the cinema and seeing the stuff that happens, like, you know, the crucifix scene and, like, the way that she talks to people, like, you know, there's a little girl dropping C-bombs and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty damn out there. Whereas this one, obviously in a trailer, they can't show anything like that. I'm hoping they kind of go a bit more that route. I think what makes it, like I was saying before, like what makes The Exorcist so special is that it is so jarring, so effective in terms of it's not just scaring you. It gets in your head. It like makes you feel dirty, essentially. Whereas this one, I think the other thing is, the problem is that with modern filmmaking now, obviously it's all done on digital mostly, unless you're Christopher Nolan or somebody else who wants to do a film for an exorbitant amount of money. So it looks a bit too clean, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but let's watch it again. I'll talk over it a bit. Let's see. So,
Good day. Hey, be home by dinner.
I love you. Good morning, Mr. Fielding.
Morning, Catherine.
okay, hi.
And here are your daughters, Angela and Catherine. About 7 hours ago, and that's the last information we have.
Catherine!
I mean,
Angela?
it looks like
You can hear this.
the Halloween
We
movies,
love
doesn't
you.
it?
Please come home.
So, and Morgan Creek, that's interesting because they
Hey, you found
produced
her?
the original ones.
What are you and Catherine doing out there in those woods?
You were just walking and walking. That's all I remember.
Angela, can you tell your dad how long you were
Do
gone?
you know what I mean when I say it
Few
looks
hours?
too clean?
Baby, you've been gone 3 days.
Oh my god. So like, I don't know, and you boo!
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Thought I heard you say something.
Hey, baby. You okay?
Right now,
Wherever
this
those
stuff,
girls
again,
went, they brought something back with them.
can't tell the trailer,
The
but it
body and the
does
blood of Jesus Christ.
looks like your run-of-the-mill modern exorcism movie, which of course it is. It's The Exorcist, but in modern times. But
Body in the blood?
where's the filth, I ask
blood?
you?
Catherine.
Body in the blood.
Like, I mean, if like,
the body in the blood. The body and the blood.
Catherine.
The body and the blood. The body and the blood.
like if she's not
Have
in
you
there like
ever
swearing and
seen
stuff,
anything
then
like
I'm
this?
just, I'm fine. I mean, that looks gross.
No, but there are
The
people
makeup and
out
stuff
there.
looks great. It doesn't look
who
quite as
have.
creepy yet, but I'm sure they haven't shown what they look like in full possession mode. This reeks
You
of sort
have
of
some experience with possession.
Yes, more than I'd like.
not cheap, but you know, bring it back
I
Bring
believe
in
you
the
can help get our
oldies.
girls back.
Exorcism is a
Tearing apart
ritual.
eating it,
Every
creepy.
culture, every religion, they all use different methods. It's going to take all of them.
Don't be scared,
We've met before.
Mother.
What did you do?
Is that Catherine's heartbeat?
They're beating in sync.
God played a trick on you.
Call back to the trailer that was banned, supposedly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Why don't you, in the comments, let me know what you think. I'm super torn on it. Again, it doesn't look bad. I'm not slating it, because I was expecting worse, to be honest. If I'm gonna be super frank, I wasn't expecting much. It looks better than what I expected, especially after what we all heard. I'm sure you've all heard by now about the test screenings a few months back, and apparently it got absolutely slated in the test screenings. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna watch it. I'm 100% gonna watch it. I love watching horror movies in the cinema. I'm a sucker for a good horror. I am. But yeah, I just don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you looking forward to it? What do you want from it? Where do you think they can go with sequels? Because they've now upped the ante to 2 possessed kids. Is it going to be a whole town of possessed kids? Are they going to do a Halloween Ends and they're not possessed at all? It's actually something else. Well, I don't know. Because that's what happened in Halloween Ends, wasn't it? It's the other guy started killing instead of Michael. Anyway, Pazuzu dies tonight. See you on the next one.